Okay, we are back again with another tutorial. So we're gonna go ahead and work on Chris's checklist today. So he just got onto his trip. He can check if he wants to look at deal breakers or any of those agreements. He can still reference them. There's different links for information while he's on his trip. And this is a list of all of his checklist items. So first we're gonna go ahead and look at the builder packet. So he's going to read through. There's all this information that's really good to read when you're starting out. Things you'll definitely want to know. He's going to enter the secret word, which you'll have to read the packet to find out. Make sure to read it closely. Okay, he's going to go ahead and submit that. Now we're good to go. His mom, Robin, is going to do the same thing. There's also these links to a couple places where she can go to read more blog posts about things like how to communicate with Chris on his trip and also how to help him prepare. She also has a secret word after reading her parent at home document, so make sure you do that as well. She's going to go ahead and submit. Okay, so now there is the notarized authorization. She's going to click that to download it. I've got an extra 14 to 17-year-olds, so for this, there's going to be a agreement for 14 to 17-year-olds. In that case, what you'll need to do is go as the parent and go get that notarized. If you're 18 or older, you can go and get that notarized by yourself. You will still need a witness to come with you for the notarization document, but it doesn't have to be your parent. If you go to a bank or anywhere else where you can notarize a document, you will be able to usually have a witness there that can help you get that process done. So download that form, print it off, go to a place where someone can notarize it and get all of this filled out. Chris's is done, so he's going to go ahead and upload that. And for more information about specifics on notarization stuff, we are going to have a different tutorial video, and so you'll be able to reference that as well. Okay, so moving along here, he's going to go back. Notarized authorization is in. You can check and see what you uploaded to make sure that you got that and not like a family picture or something like that. Now he's going to go ahead and fill out this all about you information. So he's going to list all of his stuff. Why does he want to come on a trip? What are his feelings about the gospel? What's his favorite scripture? What does he like to do in his free time? All of that is important. And we send this information out to your trip leaders so that they can get to know you better before the trip. And they can feel like they already know you, so you can just start right from the beginning of the trip going and already knowing each other. So he's going to go ahead with this. Who's his biggest role model? His cousin Luke. We did a trip last year. So fun. Foreign language, favorite candy, favorite snack, favorite quote, favorite song. All of that is stuff we want to know. He's also going to go ahead and upload a picture of himself. We want to make sure this is a picture of you that is super clear so that your trip leader can find you in the airport. So keep that in mind. It's okay if it's like from a family picture and it's cropped kind of like Chris's is here. But yeah, just make sure that we've got a picture of you that we can really see so that we can make sure that we can find you in the airport. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and fill out his emergency contact. Where does his mom work? Where does his dad work? What are their phone numbers, assistant phone numbers? We want to make sure we've got all that information. So we've got the legal guardians in. Now we're going to go ahead and do an emergency contact. The first one is going to be someone that's not a parent, and then the next one is going to be the bishop of your local ward. So go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to get his passport uploaded. If you have questions about passports, and what you need for it, there's also a passport blog post. It's a great one to reference. I'm going to go ahead after I've checked the passport expiration date to make sure that it's good to go. He's going to put in his information here. looks like I put in his birthday instead of the actual expiration date. That's what we want. It needs to be good through March of 2023, 6 months after you return home from your trip. So we're going to go ahead and compare this, make sure all the information is correct so that our flights team doesn't have an error on their end when they're getting your international flight. And it looks like we are all good to go. So part 2 will be coming soon, where we'll be going through the rest of the checklist items, but make sure to check out any other links or videos that are included in the blog post that you came from this website or in this playlist, so that you can continue to learn about everything you need to do to get your checklist items done. And as always, if you have questions, you can give us a call at 801-900-4111 or send us an email at info@humanitarianxp.org.